Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Two concepts in this video. The first is building on something I've mentioned many times before. I'm convinced that there's some sort of agreement at MSNBC, or maybe there's some sort of wager, some sort of competition. You have a bunch of these MSNBC hosts who got drunk at a bar one day and made a bet with each other as to who can be the craziest nutcase of them all. Winner wins big. To me, it seems like the only explanation, because these people are frankly insane. You know, CNN's bad, they have a terrible reputation, but I feel like CNN's reputation is a little bit unfair. You know, they get casted as the craziest leftist, S-hole in the media landscape, but CNN isn't even nearly as bad as MSNBC and NBC. So anyways, that's idea or concept number one, and concept number two is, it's only a matter of time. You know, if you're a political outsider or an anti-establishment type figure, doing a media tour, running for election, whatever it is, it's only a matter of time until you snap. You know, Vivek Ramaswamy has been really calm, cool, collected. He's kept it together as he's dealt with these media goons. He's gone on every single show that you could possibly think of, whether far left, middle, just a bunch of political ignoramuses like The Breakfast Club. You name it, he's been there. He's dealt with some dishonesty, some leftist insanity. He's remained calm. He's tried to stick to the facts. He's tried to play it cool. But eventually, it just gets too frustrating, and you simply get pissed. Well, it finally happened. And it's no surprise that the person to make Vivek kind of lose his cool is none other than MSNBC's Mehdi Hasan. Does that surprise you? No, I know it doesn't. Let me show you guys this interaction. Let's have a conversation about it. Let's talk about Mehdi Hasan. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so no context needed. Let's play the clip and have a conversation.
And I was not the vice president of the United States. You guys in the media, you guys in the MSNBC crack me up to sort of create a hypothetical situation to say, if you had been vice president, what would you have been doing? I'm telling you exactly what I've been doing, but you're saying, but that's not what Donald Trump was doing. This is a joke. Let's actually have a substantive conversation. Do you want to have a substantive conversation about what should have happened, or do you want to play a game of gotcha? Because you have the choice. The choice is yours. Do you actually want to have a substantive conversation? If you do, I'm down to do it. Which falsehood would you like me to address? The financial one or the one about my views on affirmative action? Because I can go in whichever order you'd like. On the financial piece of it, not at the time that I had applied for the scholarship that fall.
Yes, you did.
That December.
Yes, you did, Vivek. This is awkward for you because you did. I've got the tax returns in front of my face.
No, it's not awkward for you. Yes, on December 31st, when the application for the scholarship was that October. Mehdi, you're wasting your time on childish details in October of that year when I applied for that scholarship. And it was, well, guess what? The bonuses that a hedge fund pays, and it's a shame that, again, you don't have to be an expert on this, but if you're going to spout out, you better know something about it. People pay at a hedge fund the bonuses at the end of a year, and on December 31st, that's when I was paid. I applied for the scholarship that September, and I did not grow up in a wealthy family. Well, you know what the fact is, Mehdi, is $50,000 did make a big difference to me back then. And anybody who has a few $100,000 in the bank is going to take $50,000 without strings attached. Take the scholarship. But my question for you is, why on earth are you, as an intelligent person interested in politics, obsessing over a 24-year-old's $50,000 scholarship?
I'm interested in truth,
beneath you. We have a country to fix.
That you wear. I'm interested in truth.
And Mehdi, that's why I released 20 years. Mehdi, that is why I released 20 years of tax records. Tell your friends in the Biden administration to do the same thing. Tell your Democrat candidates to do the same thing.
We've gone over time.
We're breaking precedents, and I think it is pathetic. I just think it is sad and pathetic that that we have important issues to talk about for the future of a country, and you're talking about a $50,000 scholarship in 2010 to go to Yale Law School when I was 24.
If you just owned
this is pathetic, and is why nobody trusts you guys.
It is the exact same play every single time. You have these friggin' leftist lunatics who say the most insane frickin' nonsense or engage in this ridiculous gotcha journalism garbage. They act so utterly dishonestly, misrepresenting data or going back, 20 frickin' years to bring up some irrelevant nonsense in a pathetic smear campaign or smear attempt aimed at discrediting you or destroying your campaign. And then when you react, as any sane human being would, you hear these anti-establishment candidates say the same thing every time. This is why nobody trusts you guys. This is why no one likes CNN. This is why no one likes MSNBC, because of these pathetic little games that you guys play. And then the moment someone like Vivek says that, then all of a sudden he becomes the problem. Vivek sowing distrust in journalism. journalism, attacking our networks, attacking journalists. He's extreme. No, he's just sick of your crap, as well as everybody else. Well, everyone else who didn't drink the friggin' blue Kool-Aid, the vote blue no matter who, blue ain't on Kool-Aid. You know, everybody sees these dishonest tactics for what they are. But hopefully more people see the gaslighting strategy. You know, what's happening here with Vivek, him finally snapping, and probably what's going to be the reaction, oh, he's crazy, he's a lunatic, he can't control his emotions, is the exact same thing that they did to Donald Trump for 7 frickin' years, 8 years, well, maybe not so much these days, because the leftist media won't have him on anymore, outside of that CNN town hall, but you know, it's the same thing, and actually, the CNN town hall is probably the perfect example. Trump goes there, wanting to talk about important things, and Caitlin Collins the entire time just tries to derail the conversation, attack him, debate him, and so it's no wonder people like Trump and others get frustrated, finally snap, and resort to the reaction of you are fake news. You're peddling garbage, you're peddling nonsense. I am done with the crap. You media folk are awful. That tends to be the reaction. And then, of course, the reaction from the media is clutching their pearls. Oh, how dare he say something so extreme? He's inciting violence. You know, the sociopathic nature of these media figures is just insane. And especially in this scenario, coming from someone like Mehdi Hasan, you know, he loves to pretend as if he's fair and fact-based, when he's one of the biggest snakes in the media. All he does is push divisive race rhetoric nonsense. Remember when Matt Taibbi demolished him in that one-on-one?
So per your own words, Matt, you crossed that line, and Musk has you. Those are your words.
The hilarity of this coming from MSNBC, which did nothing but vomit up fake Russiagate stories that came straight from the FBI for 6 consecutive years that you guys still haven't apologized for.
Great. I wasn't there in that period, so I've got nothing to apologize for.
Yeah, well, you may have not been at MSNBC during the Russiagate nonsense, but you certainly promoted it on your Twitter account. You still, to this day, play defense for Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, and you're essentially a fake news machine. Fox News wrote an extensive piece on him back in April of 2023. MSNBC anchor Mehdi Hasan, accused of plagiarizing column on child spanking, nearly word-for-word duplication, so let's add to the list of fake news plagiarism, or plagiarist. But this article goes deeper than just plagiarism. Li Fang calls out Mehdi Hasan, claiming he doesn't just smear other journalists with lies and false accusations of bigotry to get ahead, he also has a history of stealing from them. He lied multiple times about Matt Taibbi and others. He gets fact-checked regularly in the community notes on Twitter. He is a narrative-pushing, lying sociopath. You know, dealing with these individuals, listening to these individuals, it's enough to give you an aneurysm to make your freaking blood boil. They're so incredibly deceptive, dishonest, clearly carrying water for the establishment, and I just don't get how most people don't see right through it. The entire NBC, MSNBC lineup is the same. They lie, they lie, they lie, then they call other people liars, they act insane and corrupt, and then point the finger and call Republicans insane and corrupt. You know, metaphorically, when interacting with Republicans or anti-establishment Republicans, they grab your hand, ball up your fist, hit you in the face with your own hand over and over again, and ask you, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you punching yourself, bro? It's all a massive propaganda, gaslighting campaign, and it's no wonder that people like Vivek, people like Trump and others lose it and just snap when interacting with these individuals. I don't blame them at all. Anyways, just another fake news interaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. You know that we'd love to have you here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.